Hello, Taurus. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday to all Tauruses. Officially, is Taurus season. Blessings to you guys. Happy solar return. So we're going to do a bonus reading. It's going to be timeless. Whenever you see this reading, is going to be for you. 10 card reading. 3 cards in the past, 3 in the present, 3 future. 1 card as advice. I've already uploaded the 22nd through the 28th. Just to let you know, Taurus, not only currently Jupiter and Uranus are conjunct in Taurus, so some of you really are feeling it, especially the ones that have May birthdays. I will say, around 14, even 12 and on. But also, there's a full moon in Scorpio for you guys, especially the ones that have early Taurus degrees. You're going to feel it as well. And it's interesting how these cards came in. So before I asked, what do you need to know? What's going on? We got the 2 of Roses, Winged Messengers, number 5, Hilarion, and then number 7, Balance, 7 of Forces. So I feel like number 7 for some of you is very important, especially, with the 2 of Roses, which feel like you have to balance a situation here, especially when it comes to your spirit. We have the dove and the hawk there. So it feels like something here that is coming as pure, spiritual, but we have the predator energy of the hawk. So it feels like, are you going to be dealing with some type of predators, or you feel like you have to act in a certain way here? So again, like I feel Hilarion, it comes here as an assistance, especially for some of you, legal matters, court cases, jobs here, contracts, relationship and connections are going to be very important. That's what Hilarion comes in, the knowledge you have. Or you might be gaining this knowledge from the Queen of Forces that is coming here, someone that is trying to balance. We have the sun and the moon. Of course, the creativity here and the receptive heart. Also, we're talking in this situation like a full moon. That's why I feel like this full moon here in Scorpio is going to bring something here that or needs some purging, or you need to deal with a situation and how you balance, you or whoever this person that is coming in. I can see here also that someone, when it comes to, as I mentioned, contracts here is very important, especially because the 7 of Forces that is coming in is coming in a situation here that, like, look at it, paperwork, legal matters, court cases. Someone has to have the knowledge how to balance a situation that might be the most important decision. Again, with the winged messages, what do you need to believe? What is coming here towards you? And how you deal with it is going to be very important. The Queen of Roses is coming with love, connection. So it might be between your heart here and a situation that requires you to be objective. Will you follow your heart? Will you follow your higher spirit here with the winged messengers? Again, I'm getting Hierophant energy there, number 5. It can be the month of May for some of you. But also, again, I feel like with the 2 of Roses, here we have someone that wants to follow their heart. And also it's another situation here that feels balanced. Anything also, if you are like interested in higher education, it might be anything when it comes to scientific research, mediumship as well, any type of I feel like projects for some of you that requires attention to details. With the Queen of Roses, you cannot negate your heart here, but at the same time it feels like you have to balance a situation here, stay objective. So yeah, legal matters, court cases, I feel like also for some of you, contracts or karmic ties, it seems like it's going to be very, very important that you find that balance between your heart, between your mind here, or something is coming in. I want to see how the reading comes forward, but it's important to find the balance. Number 7, number 5, and number 2 are very important for some of you, but both of these equate 7, so I feel like number 7 is the important number. So let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, please. I will read some of the definitions at the end here of the reading for those that are interested. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, please. One more. All right, emotionally withdrawn. Some of you, it is about a connection. I don't know if you feel like right now you need time. It's like I feel like this emotional withdrawal is necessary, especially if you have been there. There's something here about reconciliation, or yeah, there's the mask, or about a connection. But for some of you, you feel like right now you need time, or you need to get away from this. Praying. I feel like someone is truly praying to understand why this is happening. Yeah, there's the shadow here, the mask, the elusiveness. You see the High Priestess, intuition. Wow, very Piscean, sacrifice. Or you believe right now that you need to sacrifice something. Your intuition is telling you to emotionally withdraw from a situation. Maybe because, as I mentioned, with that hawk energy here, being scared that you might be pulled in a situation you don't want to. Someone may have a tendency sometimes to kind of want to act a certain way, and you want to stay away from it, from the drama. All right, so who had this? Also, I feel like the Two of Roses. Was it Aquarius that had that? You see, number 5, the wisdom. And there's the material and spiritual prosperity here. It feels like in the past, you have been in a situation, and I'm getting that the trapped in fear, to me, it is someone that or overthinks, or is, for some of you, a job, a situation here that you felt like, how do I get away from it? Remember, you are going to have the assistance here of the Hierophant, or the wisdom. But also, again, look at the material and the spiritual prosperity. It's just how you balance between these two. Maybe that's what you tried in the past because of whatever tendency or whatever someone here felt like, I don't know a way out of this situation, consequences, karmic ties. Again, maybe, as I mentioned, something about legal matters, but it feels like, or there's here a lawyer, or you gaining wisdom and understanding that it cannot be one or the other here, with the balance, the material and spirituality. Again, even going with the hawk energy and the dove, what it is here between the spirit and what do you feel like you have to go after a situation. So we'll clarify more, but it feels like this is in the past or recent past, and I'm looking at the past because I want to know how it brought here to the present situation for you guys, but trying to kind of find a balance here. All right, choose wisely, number 7, by the way. All right, so we have the solitude, hermit energy, number 9, and look at it, foundation and achievements. So it seems like currently you're trying here, and I keep getting praying, like I feel like you guys are really trying to connect to your higher self here, or spirit. It's like I keep getting that, not because that the material, of course you're a Taurus, is very important here, but I keep getting that you are trying to kind of get in touch with your higher self or something spiritual. Choosing wisely. Some of you feel like, I need time and solitude. Again, look at the books here. It's like some type of knowledge, for you to gain knowledge in this situation. But it's saying that there's going to be, and this is kind of a 4 of Wands. For some of you, if you have Venus in Aries, Venus is in Aries right now, it's your Venus return. It feels like this is where you put, at the end, it's about putting foundation or creating a family, or for some of you, it can be about a project. Again, it can be about, as I mentioned, regarding some type of legal matters, but it's like you want the structure and the family and focusing on that achievement. Okay, so financial and material changes, number 7 again, triumph. There was another sign that had this, and look at it, accelerated motion. So it feels like your whole thing in the future here is going to be how you can get out from this financial situation. And as Mercury in Taurus, it does not have to be for all of you financial, but it is the physical. It is right now what it is that you feel like kind of trapped, or what is the obstacle here with the number 5s, that you want to have both this balance in your life. It feels like, again, with the triumph, this is where someone feels like, you know something, I'm not going to stay in this worry or in this lacking or scarcity situation here. I'm going to go for it. This is where someone is like, there's a direction. Once you feel like you are going to go towards this direction, or whoever is coming towards you, that's when I feel like finally things are moving. For some of you, traveling and relocating, of course, towards something that you feel like, this has not helped me. Where I am right now, it has not helped me with the financial and material changes, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to change again. Some of you are going to change where you live, your job here, situation. But it feels like finally things are coming towards you. And again, this is telling you the possibility of what's going on, what can happen. You have free will. You see the number 9 as well. The spiritual strength, resilient, determined. You're not going to let this get you down. You feel like this is something that is happening, not just to test you, but again, to kind of prove to you how strong you are. Let's see. Let's start clarifying. But yes, stay strong. Do not give up. Do not lose faith. Number 9 is like you're almost there to the finish line, by the way. Let's see. Which one do I want? Which deck? I'm going to use this. All right, so let's see, what is this trapped in fear? I'm laughing because of the Chariot that is coming here as well. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. It's just there's something here that you've been trying to let go, but still there's still that emotions that lingers. Or a distance, or you have been not able, again, for some of you, really to close a cycle, to move, to travel. I feel like some of you want to kind of get out of the where you are, but you feel trapped. Both of these, the World and the Chariot, are traveling cards, but most than anything also a clear direction of where someone wants to go. It can be, as I mentioned, graduation, higher knowledge here, pursuing what you want that will bring you both the satisfaction of the material and the spiritual. What is the wisdom here, please? You see, 3 of Pentacles. Some of you may be feeling like you need to work this situation out with someone else. There's the 2 of Pentacles, the juggling. And or you are feeling like someone here, you have to receive something or to give. Like, look, I keep getting something of generosity. But again, in this situation, it's interesting that it's coming here with the Spirit and someone here also receiving something here. Physically, materialistically. So I feel like you've been juggling into this situation to try to understand. For some of you, again, collaboration, working with someone. I am getting those 2 queens there, so I feel like maybe between your emotions as well. But let's see. What is the material and the spiritual prosperity? One more. You keep getting the Hierophant. It's very important. It's your card, so it's confirmation. Okay, so it keeps coming, this theme for you, Taurus. That is this energy of movement, quick movement, even with the Knight of Wands, not just chemistry driven. I feel like the Knight of Wands is on a quest. It can be very energetic, passionate here. I mean, it can be also that someone is like, once I move forward, it's just, this Knight of Wands can burn bridges. It can be that impulsive energy that once I decide. But look at it, what's the fear? Because this is the fear that you have of financial and material changes. Like, if you make this move, this swift move towards what you want, or someone here feels like, oh, okay, but I have obligations, or I have to follow certain rules, or I have to kind of, I'm looking here, especially at the Hierophant, that someone is reminding the lovers, the heart's choice here, or the connection, that you can't yet, or certain, challenges here are going to pass on, but how you are going to overcome those challenges. The 4 of Pentacles has been saving money here with intentions, though. Look, it's like kind of someone is tricking a person here or a situation because it's fearful. It's just, what if someone finds out and takes what I have, my stash here? So I feel like that's what you're trying to find the balance. What you want to follow, what it is when it comes here to your own assets, your money. It can be about a career, as I mentioned. It can be about a relationship. Let's see. So now in the present, you know that you have to choose carefully. You know you need time. What is this? Choose wisely. Okay. Some of you needing time to recover, getting away from a situation. We have, of course, establishment. There's a matriarch energy here, by the way. And I'm saying this because the Ten of Pentacles is coming with legacies, third generations here. So it is choosing wisely when it comes to what you want growth, what you want when it comes to family. But for some of you, I'm getting also, again, there's that kind of other situation that someone feels like, I need time off. In the end, it's like there's the foundation here of a family. But that's where you're planning. That's what you're trying to understand, because look at it. Or some of you have a situation that involves family, a mother figure here, or again, someone that you feel like there's going to be growth. But at the same time, I'm getting a lot of alone time and solitude and trying to figure this out. Okay, so what is this solitude here? I'm going to, the Queen of Swords. Someone is trying to stay objective. It's like trying to find information. What is this? Yep. Wow. Oh, wow. I got both queens. The same as that. There's one thing here that you want to find out, but you feel like it's going to bring out or a lot of secrets or shakeups regarding someone's home. So it feels like, I don't know, guys, if you if this is you, you are trapped. Really look at the Devil. See, that's why I said with the Lovers, you need to figure this situation out. Like, you can, again, look at the cup here that the Queen of Cups has, and then the Queen of Swords, which I feel like, again, is coming with your energy as well. That's why you feel like I need to get out all of this, a situation here that feels forbidden, codependency here. Remember the Predator. Also, look at the Lovers are coming that are staying there because of feeling indulgent. But it's like giving the power away to something else here. I don't know if there's some type of addictions here, forbidden situation, or someone feels like tied because of contracts. Codependency here. So let's see. That's where I feel like you presently, you feel like I need time to figure this out. Okay, so what is the foundation and achievements? It's like finally is here what you have been wanting. Release, recovery. What is this? You see? For some of you, yeah, there's going to be here some type of, wow, change. So you have been drowning in all these emotions here. And you have been waiting for a change. Something that may be like with a Death card, you cannot go back. It can be Scorpio here. I have fire sign. I have Aquarius and Aries. But it feels like this is where you are going to concentrate currently, on the structure, because you feel like something is about to change in your life. And when that moment comes, you're going to be free, especially because I've said it with the Page of Wands. It's very freeing energy. Someone has been listening to their instinct, and it's just going to go with that instinct to take a leap of faith. But you are going to concentrate on your foundation here now. So let's see, what is this financial and material changes here, please. One more. Okay, so it is about, I keep getting the Lovers. So I'm going to go with a very important, and again, I don't want to concentrate, this reading is not just about love. Like for some of you, it deals with also, as I mentioned, current situation that you're going through when it comes to government, and I don't want to repeat myself, higher education, spirituality here. But it feels like the struggle is when it comes to your heart and when it comes here to current foundation, especially with someone. The Five of Wands comes here as playful energy, like someone wants to play, someone wants to go and be free when it comes to, you know, their desires, but they're blinded and they don't know how. And it might be because of the obstacles or situation here that you are in, of how you both coming together. So the Triumph card, the Chariot, I've said it before, is to me that if someone here is like looking at, okay, there's this situation or people here that are unfocused, and it can be again about your limitation or restrictions here in following your heart. The Chariot is the one that feels like the driver. This is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to handle this, and we're going to go in this direction, whatever, and everybody will follow. And I'm talking here again, it might be between your heart and your mind and your spirit here telling you, okay, what do we need to do? But I feel like, especially for some of you, as I mentioned, that relocation, that traveling here. What is the Triumph card? This has been something you have been sacrificing and waiting for, but I'm getting the King of Wands and the Temperance, which with the Temperance again is the balance that is coming in. And it's interesting because again, this is how the Seven of Forces came here, number 7. The King of Wands is a leader, knows exactly here, is passionate, self-motivating, a go-getter, but is someone that has been able to deal here, and I've said it, this is twin flame connection or merging here, two people coming together, that they both are healed. But it feels like the King of Wands finally knows here how to handle a situation that has been going back and forth, and now it feels like, okay, now it's time. And this moves the accelerated motion. You can see things finally happening. What is the accelerated motion, please? Oh my goodness, remember number 8 here, whatever blocked you, you are freeing. So it feels like, yep, I'm going to take this because this card keeps coming. Wherever you, 8 and 8 and 8 as well. Wherever you have felt like disappointed, or that cup here in this particular one that you're still been lingering, something starts to take life. Also with the Seven of Swords, maybe you avoided a situation, maybe you were afraid. Again, it feels like now things are not anymore or disappointed or avoiding here or trapped. It's just flowing energy here, speed. I'm getting really finally there's speed on your, when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your passions, when it comes to traveling here, when it comes to connection. But I'm going to get another one because those fell. So what is the accelerated motion here? Okay. News regarding a situation from the past that you are with your Taurus energy, by the way. I feel like, yeah, it's going to become, first of all, some news that you have been expecting. Again, whatever blockage is here, it feels some secrets for some of you, but it seems like something you have been investing and expecting here. It can be a business as well. Something you dedicated a lot of time is coming here with some news. So let's see, what is the spiritual strength? One more. God, okay. Number 9. That's why it's telling you do not give up. Because look at the worry, the financial crisis that you're afraid, the lacking, and something you feel like maybe, you know, is not going to come towards you. So it's telling you to not lose or faith or hope here, and stay resilient and strong, because things are going to improve very quick for you guys. That's the advice, to not give up. Which, again, you're a Taurus. You can be very strong and resilient here. So I'm going to talk about the Two of Roses here, Hilarion, Seven of Forces, the Queen of Roses, and the Queen of Forces for the ones here that want to know those cards in more details. So for the Queen of Roses, no, I'm going to start here, I'm sorry, with Two of Roses. It says, the dove brings a message from your spirit, a call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may feel compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in this situation. Let yourself do as your spirit guides you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have a tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above those challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. Again, I feel like that's why it's telling you, your spirit here, trust in that energy. Now, with number 5, Hilarion. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you. And receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to details, it's full steam ahead. It's time to open to this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusion from that discovery. This type of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. These are similar activities These and similar activities should be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. So I'm going to look at next here. We have the Seven of Forces. So it says, this card reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk holds balanced scales, scrolls, and stacks of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that a time of balance is at hand. All systems, through the body, through the nature, and through society, seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need for legal actions regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important right now. But things bode well. Justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way, which I feel like is this 8 of Wands here with the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Justice is a balance in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. And I keep feeling like that's why I feel like the whole reading really said about that balance here. Let me read the Queen of Roses, by the way. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she is peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, a family member, or a co-worker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of a wife, a mother at this time. It's time for a loving energy to be voiced. This card sometimes shows a happy resolution to difficulty with a family friend or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connection is at hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. So the final one is the Queen of Roses. It says this card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other, with a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance to your life. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace and receptivity. in both her energy and her support. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities, career in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in creative projects who has a powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new, but when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and moon, receptivity, and only you yourself can direct the energy of your eternal life. Remember the direction here of the Chariot. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.